Trust is the bedrock that relationships are built on. It's the glue that holds relationships together. Patrick Lencioni's seminal fable, 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, puts trust as the foundation of team performance. Here's some research that might help show how vital it is to build and sustain trust in your stakeholder relationships. First of all, Watson Wyatt found that the total return to shareholders in high trust organisations was 3 times higher than in low trust organisations. Warwick Business School investigated contracts based on trust rather than penalty-based service level agreements, and they found that the trust-based contracts returned dividends for both parties as much as 40% higher than the ones where everything else was pinned down. Golan Harris found that 39% of individuals would start or increase their business with a company based solely on high trust, whereas 53% said they would switch their business to a competitor over concerns about trust, and 83% said they were more likely to give the benefit of the doubt in a conflict and withhold judgment when trust was high. When present, trust encourages leadership, creativity and performance, with the factors that go with them like loyalty, higher general health and great customer relationships. An absence of trust leads to lack of creativity, poor performance and low engagement, with the factors that go with it like high attrition, high short-term sickness and poor customer feedback. And yet it sometimes feels like trust is elusive and ephemeral. It's sometimes referred to simply as being there or missing. And this resonates since we've all met people we instinctively trust or don't. And that leaves us feeling disempowered when it comes to actively building trust in a relationship. It's a bit like chemistry. It's either there or it's not. Fortunately, that's not the case. It's been found that trust is built or damaged by the presence or absence of certain factors. We pay attention to these factors and we can build better trust with anyone. Based on the work of Charles H. Green, we can use a formula to understand the current levels of trust in a relationship. It's no longer a vague issue which is either there or not. What builds trust is your credibility, your reliability, and your emotional connection. And what reduces trust is your apparent self-interest. And from this we can create this formula. Trust equals credibility plus reliability plus emotional connection, all divided by self-interest. If we then unpick each factor and put scores against them, we have a trust diagnostic, which not only gives us a trust reference score, but also provides the basis for knowing exactly what to do to improve trust in any important relationship.